Alright, I can see them coming in. We're going to run this way so that we intercept them. Oh, they've changed course, even better. We'll just stun them, and then we'll take our Tier 1 Domain Pikemen, and we will thoroughly destroy this Tier 5 cavalry unit. LOL. GG. Anyway, should we have a go at getting the other one while we're here? We'll never catch them. Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Conqueror Siege. Check it out. I've just asked our team if they'd like to do a tunnel rush with me, and it looks like they're keen. I can't read half of that, but at least some people think it's really good. So we're going to try that, and we're going to take the Palace Guard. The other option would have been the Shieldmaidens, but they need a little bit of room to work, especially if you're going to start using them as shield wall and things like that. So I think the Palace Guard are the way to go. You know, that we'll miss the Shieldmaidens' defensive #1 ability, but hey, I think we can kill some people by surprise, you know. Coming in from behind and into that crouch mode will kill a lot of stuff. We're going to take the Shieldmaidens, hopefully to push onto that centre point. Really good for taking a bit of damage, tanking a bit, and of course killing a few heroes. And we're going to take the Demesne Arbalests. Probably, I'm thinking, for that final point. We'll either tuck them in on the right back side of the point or somewhere through that door. Looking down the teams, it is a relatively balanced one today. Ones I'm afraid of are muskets, and there are 3 of those. So that is going to be a little bit challenging when I'm using a unit like Demesne Arbalests. The musket can, of course, demolish most of the unit in one go. So, let's do the tunnel rush. Today's helpful questions, boys and girls. I want to hear your comments on this down in the comments below. What are your main tactics for using Palace Guard? Do you like the top line? Do you like the bottom line? Why? I like the top line, basically because you can get all that meaty block break and damage in there. So I'm just still walking backwards to make sure we've got enough people coming with me. It's no good doing a tunnel rush on your own. It's a fatal experience. So yeah, tell me all about your Palace Guard. Tell us what interesting tactics you can do for them. Are there any special things you can do on specific maps? Love to hear it down in the comments below. Alright, we make short work of 1 times enemy door. The enemy door had it coming, never even saw us. Palace Guard, the obvious disadvantage being, of course, that they are extremely slow. But never mind. We've got some, they're supposed to be Men-at-Arms, I guess, which are not the best unit out there. But we're going to give these poor buggers, so we're just going to upset them and force them into charging into us. We'll move through them, we'll pile up all of the Palace Guard together, and then we're going to crouch and watch the entire unit of Iron Reapers just evaporate. We've got some Axe Raiders in there too. They're kind of trapped in there now. They're not coming back out because their one ability is on cooldown, and we'll just melt them as well. One of the important things to remember when you're doing a rush like this is that you must not die. You must be very careful you don't lose your hero. As you can see, one of the units has had to retreat already, which has sort of cut our output by a quarter to a third. I'm not sure quite how many we've got on. So we can go left or right. I think we're going to go right. We could go up to the supply point and be a nuisance, but it's probably better just to start capturing. These peasants over here, they're not going to bother us much. I'm not going to bother going to kill them. Killing peasants is just pointless. They achieve nothing, so it's better to just get the capture points by standing on. We're going to knock him off his horse. We're going to kill him outright, or not quite outright. We will still kill him. And this is his unit, these Modau, so I know that they're no longer controlled. So I can move all the way into them and crouch and watch them melt. Getting attacked in the back by some peasants. I think there's some other Modau in there too. So unfortunately at this point we've got nothing left other than the charge. So I think we'll try and do a charge with what's left. But we're actually not going to be successful because we've got sandwiched between Modau, peasants, and, oh my goodness, and some cavalry, and some Imperial Pike Guard. We need to get out of here real fast. So the tunnel rush was semi-successful. We wiped a unit of Modau, we wiped a unit of Reapers. We caused some cars. Please be open. It's not open. Can't get away. And we're doomed. Door not open. Right, we're not quite ready to push in with the Shieldmaidens yet, so I'm going to be a little bit circumspect, which means cautious, and I'm just going to sort of lurk around this outside of the battle with these Demesne Arbalests. You've got to be very careful with this unit. They're made of gasoline-soaked rags and tissue paper. They die very, very easily, which is why I tend to, unless I've got a specific purpose, I'll play them in the open formation, so heroes don't really get the multiple kills with their skills. He's going to charge me, I'll charge him. There we go. Off you go, Mr. Pike, Mr. Meta Weapon. Don't know quite what these Imperial Pike Guard think they're going to do on top of the wall. These Shinjis are in great danger. Oh, there's nothing here. Whoops. Get away from me, you filthy spear. You haven't got enough damage potential to kill me. Get out. No, run the Shinjis away. Run the Shinjis away. Don't do it. Ooh, what do I see over there? Potentially some modal or something like that. Should be 2 land on them. We'll see how we go. Let's just watch the destruction. We can't push here at the moment. Really? Really? Oh well. I know for next time. Only 1 landed out of the whole lot. Never mind. So we'll sort of move these guys up here. So if people try and push up the stairs, they're going to run into the shield unit. And then we'll shoot them at point blank range, which will cause great carnage. This is a bit of a mess down here. These Shinjis are going to go down. Yeah. Really bad use of Shinjis. We made it safely behind the unit of shields. Thank you very much, that player. Hey, my guys didn't move up. It's kind of lucky, actually. What to do? This unit, I can't really help anything here. She will send them back, because if we get counter-pushed, we're just going to end up losing them for no good reason. Probably want to think about going back down the main gate. At least I can throw some shots in down there. Only thing is, we want to stay away from muskets and longbows. There's a musket there, so I have to be a little careful. He won't want to stick around with me on my horse here, because the potential is I knock him down, hit him, charge him, knock him down, and hit him again, which probably 1 skill cycle will kill him, depending on sort of how his stats lie. We need some meat shields before we can move our ranged up. There we go. Here are some meat shields. We'll use the Shinji as the meat shields. One of the biggest problems with the Demesne Arbalests is that they've got very low ammo, so I've taken the nodes and the doctrines to bump their ammo up, but also they've got a very short range, only about 60 metres. So we can only really hit things just inside this gateway. No one's going to be silly enough to push us out. What I'm going to do is, maybe not, I want to stand on the point and force them to defend, but they're already doing that, so we'll be okay. That was a predictable. Whichever Imperial Pike Guard gets their march off first will get the job done. So, that is a high amount of damage. As you can see, Demesne Arbalests are not terrible, especially when you have the double shot doctrine. Double shot's finished now, and your watch will still spray them down. Still doing reasonable damage, somewhere between 780 or 1,300, depending on if it's critical or it's standard. And this unit is not terrible. I'm sort of leveling it up at this point, and they're about halfway through. This is a half-leveled unit of Demesne Arbalests. As you can see, when they do get hit, they die instantly. But the amount of damage output they do is really quite considerable. Like, I've been very impressed with this unit. I would take them over any of the other blue ranged, except maybe prefectures. I cannot express how impressed I am with this unit. Very short range, but better than you know, just about any other low tier ranged unit. Like, they're a secret performer. I don't know why. Anyway, what we're doing here is, I'm just trying to take his shield down so we can hit him with some range, but it looks like he might be just outside of our maximum range. What I'm doing on the point here is, even though I can't capture it, I'm forcing them to stay on there, and therefore standing in front of all our ranged. The Shiltron formation is bad, especially with a maul around or a short sword. Shieldtron formation with shields you should almost never use unless you're trying to hide the unit around a corner or something. The reason for that, as soon as you get inside the shield with a bit of CC, you just absolutely destroy it because you get critical hits on everything. Where's that Maul gone? He'll probably do it now. See how the unit melts when you CC part of it? Just about out of ammo. We've got to be careful of that because they will charge in. I'm looking forward to leveling up this Demesne Arbalests unit because you get like the close shot ability and things like that, which gives them extra accuracy, and it means that they don't sort of muck around when somebody attacks them. So nobody opened up the shield unit apart from those iron caps. So for now, looks like these shields are relatively safe. Alright. Up to the supply, and we want to bring out the Shieldmaidens, I think. Use their tankiness and their cover commanders to sort of push in up here. Probably not the main door, I imagine the side door, unless they've left the front door open. I could also flank around to the supply point and cut off their resupply, but looks like we've got some people already flanking around, so I'll let them do their job. So a quick little peek. Okay, it is defended. Nobody was on the walls, that's good. We're not going to get bombs raining down from above or annoying arrows. I like that. Don't think we'll bother knocking down this wall. I think C's lightly defended. What do we got here? We've got some berserkers, we've got some archers, so a little bit of support. They look like vanguard archers potentially. And it's open, look at this. Although I don't want to get too cocky, I don't want to walk into pikes, but we'll force them to defend by being here. Yeah, some peasants, that's what we need, some peasants to take some hits. Oh, and we'll kill this Maul. We should kill him easily, there we go. Right, we'll just get in here and we'll use the Shieldmaidens to absolutely slaughter the chaff that they've put in. Although those braced halberds are doing a little bit of goodness here. Kill him. Or her, rather. Kill her. Not doing super heaps of damage here. Oh, those Shinjis hammered us. Those Shinjis and those Axe Raiders together. Oh my goodness, that was a hiding. I'm full of regret. When I was pushing out there, I should have put them in the defensive formation at the top of the stairs. That was a big error, and it's cost me 3/4 of the unit. Don't be like me. Remember to use the defensive formation. Luckily, I've healed these archers so they won't die from that spikiness. I only got 5 Shieldmaidens left thanks to my own incompetence. Lovely. Don't be like me, don't make that mistake. However, we have pushed in. Can we dance the cannon? Dance the ballista? Missed, good, here we go. Ah, I didn't dance the ballista. Whatever. Let's go attack these guys in the back. None of these other guys over the left here seem to be interested in fighting us. We'll change modes, we'll charge in, and we'll do some blunt damage to them with what's left of the unit. That short sword is an easy target, we'll take him. We'll attack these guys in the back. Alright, so that push to the door has completely opened up the point for our Ute team. See how this unit here in Shieldtron is now getting opened up and slashed? Oh my goodness! Did you see that last Shieldmaiden just walk up and give that guy a backhand? Let's do an action replay after the battle. But again, look how the shield unit gets open and then just takes massive critical damage. They should be in the line formation facing that door. Get to fall back a bit. We'll heal up our big chunky unit here, and hopefully they can charge in and brace. These Axe Raiders here are perfectly placed. Although at this point they should be charging in, yeah. They should have phased through the Imperial Pikes and started attacking them in the back, but hopefully he learned a lesson from that. So we'll just knock this Maul and this Nadachi down. The reason for that is mostly because people will panic and fall back when they get knocked down like that, unexpectedly. Brace! Brace, Palace Guard! Brace! We're going to get counter-braced. Never mind. We'll reach over these guys. We need some more meat shields and then I'll get back on. There's no point, the only unit I've got left is the Demesne Arbalests. There's no point in going back and getting them now. They would be absolutely useless in this melee. Oh, it's an absolute stonker of a fight. Mass hero fight with just a few units around. But the units have arrived now. Get that guy, he's dead. Brace Palace Guard, we'll just fall back a little. We'll kill this guy, he's way overextended. People are just giving me easy kills, I love it. Hunted by the Longsword, you know? You know you're screwed up when a Longsword hunts you down and kills you. They have some real tanky heroes there though. You know what? Just wait for this bleed to stop. We'll just heal in the middle of battle, huh? We'll just stand here on the point and heal. That short sword's going to stop me, yeah. Never mind, we're going to roll through him and heal the grandpas. That's what we want. See if we can kill some of these stragglers. These halberds do outrange the grandpas, so that is a bit of a problem. Here's someone we can kill. 5 heroes on him. Oh, we got the kill, that's nice. Wow, we're on a killing spree. Longsword killing spree. Roar! Never mind. I can't push through their hero only. For way too much. We're going to have to go get the Demesne Arbalests. Which again, they don't suck. I'm really impressed with this unit. Strongly recommend that you give this unit a try if you haven't before. The only thing I've really got on them at the moment is, well, I've got a couple of purple docs, but the main one is of course the double shot. I've got other things like, you know, extra ammo on them, extra accuracy. Nothing there that's going to completely break them other than the fact that they've got the double shot. So we're going to leave them in the open formation so they don't get la bombed. And once we've got some meat shields between us and the enemy, just quick heal for the friends here, we'll bring them in and start the double shot process. Even without double shot, these guys are very effective. It's only 8 seconds a minute that you can use double shot for. So all the rest of their killing potential that you're going to see is just raw power from a half-leveled, 50% leveled Demesne Arbalests. So they get essentially 2 double shot shots because they're not fully leveled yet. They don't have all of the fire rate upgrades. But it turns out that that's enough. I think most of what we shot were peasants. But hopefully there was something worthwhile there, and we did get an assist. Where did that come from? A little confused. We'll just go and top up the ammo, because trust me, these guys go through ammo like lightning, and we don't want to run out of ammo on the crucial final point. Come on, guys. And we'll just bring them up here. Something you have to be careful of is artillery shots, musket grenades, things like that that just come through the door and like that. We don't want that to happen again. So we'll start here. We'll heal our friends. Look at these guys getting mangled on the doorway. Fall back. Oh, that maul. I'll save you. I'll save you. There you go. You're okay. Pull back. Pull back. You're welcome, by the way. You're welcome. It's one of your jobs as the longsword. Now take the hits for your team. Right, and what we're going to do here is we're going to dance in front and we're going to just scatter these parvis shots, which is, again, one of the longsword's jobs. So hopefully those ranged heroes, while we're tanking the front line, those ranged heroes can just pick apart those parvis crossbows. They shouldn't last very long with our ranged guys shooting at them. Look at that, they're on fire in the water fountain. And that short sword's gone on for it. Good, good, good. Let's see if we can upset the apple cart here. We'll try and get this musket. He's got the retreat skill, never mind. But now we can bring the boys in. The boys with their crossbows. The inexpensive crossbow unit of doom. Oh, numbers, numbers, numbers. I love lots of numbers. Clear all this chaff. No, don't bring a maul into the middle of a range unit. Never, ever, ever do that. Don't dump a maul in the middle of a range unit. Or a glaive for that matter, or a spear for that matter, because they'll just wipe the range unit before the unit has a chance to kill them. That was very poor placement by a friendly maul. Okay, so in here we've got these guys who are crouched but not CC immune, so we'll just do some damage as a poke. Gain more health than we lost. We've got the Demesne Arbalests just in the back here, pretty much... Oh, look at this. We'll kill him outright, and then we'll sort of mangle this guy a little bit. The Arbalests are starting to get focused now. Doesn't surprise me that much. I could use some help with this guy, please. I don't have the DPS to kill him. Do have the DPS to kill the Nodachi. Haha, that pike dived on the Arbalests, which is a good trade if you ask me at this point. We'll leave the DPS guy to finish that Nodachi off. Oh, we've still got some Arbalests left, that's quite surprising. If he's going to drop a shield, I will definitely attack him. That was very good from our short bow. Well done, that player. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a bad treb. Bad treb. You're forcing us off the point, Mr. Person who dropped the treb. Ah, that knockdown made me avoid the ballista shot. We won't be able to kill this guy because, you know, he's a pike and he doesn't obey the laws of physics. Aroo! Oh, go away. You get a little dirty tickle stick. I can't kill you, but you don't have the DPS to kill me either, Mr. Pike. Yeah. We don't have any units left with a minute and a half to go. Doesn't look like we're going to be successful in this one, but we're not giving up yet. We'll ask the team to go on. They've only got 190 units left, but the units they do have are nasty. What a weird treb. Why would you drop a treb there? And there's whole units they could have targeted. And I can't fight a unit of sword and shield by myself, especially not Palace Guard ones. Why am I the only one here? Like, I'm well overextended here, but what I want them to jump on me, and I can see I've got heroes behind me that can hopefully pick some off. This isn't going to work for me though. But I've got no support. No support whatsoever. I cannot do this by myself, no matter how tough I am. Again, we'll try and elicit a response by being a little overextended. Jav Cav. And we're not going to be able to do it, boys and girls. These guys here don't have the DPS. There's only one DPS character here. That musket is a bomb build, and that pike is the only one who really has the chance to kill me. Finally our team arrive. Try and kick the musket. Missed. Never mind. Do you see how I don't wait for the animation to finish? I immediately roll. As soon as my shot either hits or misses, I immediately roll. A big howl and a roo for the defeat. Never mind. We had 133 kills. Did 1.5 million. We took 1.7. We got 6 hero kills, which is fantastic for playing Longsword. We killed an entire unit of Reapers. We got that particular skill there. We got 5 hero kills in a row as a Longsword. A whole bunch of peasants, but generally that was really good. I don't have any complaints about that game, even though we lost. Shieldmaidens did 2 for 29. That's pretty good. Oops. Palace Guard's got 35, but the Demesne Arbalests got 47 kills and earned an extra 20,000 experience. Came in third. Yeah, the team did okay. It's pretty good all up. That guy got 45 Palace Guard. Really good games from all of the 6 top performers there. Well, boys and girls, I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the battle. Thank you so much for coming to my channel.